Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. Never beg women for anything. This is very important. Definitely don't beg them for sex, but don't beg them for anything for one simple reason. You lose a woman's respect. You rather have a woman's respect than her love. Because you get some guys out here and you might call them simps or whatever. Simps, suckers, whatever. Don't beg a woman for something. See, first of all, if a woman wants to give you anything, sex, wants to cook you or make you a ham sandwich or just be in cooperation with your operation, it's her choice. You can't, first of all, you can't force her. Get that out of your mind. That might be another video. You can't force her to do anything. Or you can't say, well, women are supposed to do this. That woman either chooses to cooperate with you, chooses to have sex with you, chooses to make you that ham sandwich, chooses to have your child, or she don't really want you. If that woman doesn't make a choice to be with you, do not beg her. Do not ask her. She has made her choice. She's even choosing to stay with you. If she decide y'all together, she decides she want to go, and I said this in a video before, let her go. But you never beg for anything. Don't be like that old Spike Lee movie, She's Gotta Have It, way back in the 80s. The old heads remember it. And Spike Lee was playing Mars Blackman, and at one point he was like, please, baby, 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 please, baby, baby, please. Nah, you don't ever do that. If a woman isn't starting out showing you respect, if she isn't in cooperation to your operation, you let her go. You let her go. Now, you do get some women out there, they want that man who's going to do that. But see, that's for their own ego. And even then, they don't respect it. You get some women out there, unfortunately, all they want to do is take advantage of that man. Or they want to talk to their girlfriends, yeah, I got him doing this and this and this. They don't respect that man. See, it really comes down to respect. It really comes down to her choosing. You want her to choose to respect you, whoever you are. Now, you might not get the sex from her. Okay, fine, but what good is the sex anyway if she's not respecting you? You might not get that food from her. She ain't gonna make that ham sandwich for you. Just go with sandwich, y'all. Just go with sandwich. And especially people who watch Bruh Man on the old TV show Martin. But anyway, she might not want to do all that, but what good is she? If she's not in cooperation with your operation, if she doesn't want to be with you, what good is she? What good is she? Remember, you got to have an abundance mentality out there. Remember, if that one woman doesn't want to be with you, you just let her go. You just be like, oh, okay. You don't ask her, you don't make her. Even if you've been in a relationship with her, she want to walk out the door, the most you should do is be like, hey, you want me to help you pack? Shoot, because you doing some stuff. You doing some stuff. You look at her. Because you need to have her respect more than anything else. That means you staying strong in who you are. If she don't want to cooperate with your operation, hell, you respect her and let her go. Remember, for every one woman that don't want you, there's 3 who do. I remember I was told, I never forget. In fact, those of you who've gotten my book, Nice Guys and Players, remember I talk about Jim. And I remember we were at a club, and I was getting a little upset that this one woman didn't want to dance with me. I was, and this one we were very young. It might have been at the go. Very young. But he said, hold up, Romuald, because he would call me by my full name. There's 3 other women that were checking you out. See, here's the thing. As a man, you got to respect yourself. As a man, your main relationship is with yourself. You have to love yourself. I mean, love yourself. You don't have to put up with it. Because if you putting up and you begging a woman for something, she don't want to be with you. Why are you even gonna put up with that? Why are you even gonna? I don't care what she look like. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how hard she gets your joint. But if she is not cooperating with your operation, if she's not freely being with you, because let's go into what I always talk about, the woman chooses a man. I don't care if she's giving you choosing signals or you approach her. Let's say you cold approach her, or suppose you think it's a cold approach. What I've said several times is women, they already know. They already know. They've been seeing you for a while and they clocked you. But whatever the case, she has to make that choice. She has to make that choice to cooperate with you in that moment. Let's say it's a pure cold approach. She ain't even seen you before. At that moment she see you, she making a choice right there. But if she ain't make that choice, you don't get mad. And look, you don't get mad at her. I did a video about that. You don't get mad at her. You let her go, because there is just as fine a woman who is around. I told a story before when it was actually me and Jim, and it was way back in the day, went in a double date with these two young ladies. And one of the young ladies, she didn't want to hang out with me. She left in the middle of the day with some other guys. And I don't have a problem saying that. But I met somebody else at a party later that same night. I met somebody else. Look, you don't worry about it. You don't worry about it. As long as they don't physically hurt you, you can get past it. So when you meet that woman and she ain't whatever, you don't beg for anything. You was like, oh, you ain't down for my pro? Okay. Just say okay. You don't even get mad at her. You don't even waste that energy. You get mad at her is like you drinking poison and expecting something to happen to her. You just let her go. There's plenty of women out there. You fix yourself up so that you're gonna see, if you following me, if you listening to me, you hitting the gym, you developing your style, you developing your ability to talk to women, there's always gonna be another one. There's always gonna be another one. Indeed, sometimes a woman, you get some women, they gonna be on some disrespectful stuff. They're gonna be on some disrespectful stuff. You just be like, okay. But then they see you with somebody else, then they coming back around, hey big head. But you just like, you don't have time for it. As a man, you gotta love yourself. Your main relationship is with yourself. As a man, you wanna take care of what you gonna do. As a man, you gotta be on your mission. And if that woman ain't down for it or whatever, you don't try to bring her along. Because look, let me hit you with another thing real quick. If you try to bring her along, but she don't really respect you, she gonna sabotage everything you doing. There's many men sabotaged by some women because she was fine. She had a fat ass though. Whatever. If that woman don't respect you, don't deal with her. It's just that simple. And you don't beg her for respect. You don't beg her for anything. She either down for you or she not. All right? I want y'all to think about that. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. Well, for right now, I always say, every now and then I say today, knowing I'm going to do a car video. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.